Hey guys, this is me, Eli, or 12 Dread, and I'm bringing you a new series called Let's Continue Building. And this episode and this part of the series will be me finishing this. It's a cruise ship. Isn't that pretty awesome? So, let me just go over what this series is basically going to be. This series is I'm gonna look at old builds and old worlds I've made before but never finished, and basically finish them, but in a let's play format, basically. So it will be like I'm just going like 100 episodes into a let's build, but I don't want to let these builds go unfinished, and I really want to do a let's play on them, so let's just do it. So for this first episode with this cruise ship I have been working on, and this is actually something I've actually been working on relatively recently, but this episode, the first episode, I'm just gonna give you a tour of everything that I have built inside and everything that I want to do and things about the cruise ship. And so we might not get to building this episode. We might. You never know. But this series, also the episodes, like most of my gaming videos, should be like 20 minutes, hopefully. So let's just start off with the cruise ship. So this cruise ship, the story behind it is I started a long time ago, and it looked really bad. It was really thin. It was really thin in here. It wasn't this wide. And so then I didn't like it at all. So I just went away from the world, and then I came back like a year later, and I decided to renovate it, so I've made it into this so far. So also, on this other side, this is where the world ends, because I'm on 360, so the world is tiny. But on this side, I haven't filled in everything on this side yet, and I'll probably do that later. For example, these lifeboats which I made, which I'm really happy with, are not on the other side, but I'll just give you a tour of one because they're all the same. So you go in here, and here are different seats. Here's where the captain, I guess, would go. Go in here, close. This is supposed to be the steering wheel, and here are other seats. So that's the lifeboat, and all these are identical. But up here is gonna be something cool, and also with this cruise ship here, you can see the walls here. This is how wide the cruise ship used to be. Right here, these walls. But also, I got a lot of inspiration from the Disney Dream, which is a Disney cruise ship. So I looked at a lot of pictures from the Disney Dream, and I based a lot of things off of it. For example, the front I based a lot off of Disney Dream. So if you see any resemblance to the Disney Dream, that's why. And so design I'm gonna do for the deck is it's gonna be 2 levels like the Disney cruises. So it's gonna have this top level, and there's gonna be like chairs and things here, and then there's also gonna be this bottom level here. So these windows won't actually be for the inside, they'll just be for the bottom part of like the actual deck on the top. So I have almost finished the first floor. That's the biggest thing I've done recently. So let me just give you a tour of that then real quick. Let me just look at how long we've been recording. Like 15-16 minutes. Okay, so let's go in here. This is the main atrium. I like it a lot. I think the chandelier, I had a lot of trouble doing that. Also, the roof, the ceiling here was hard to do because it's a lot smaller space than it looks. I mean, I guess it's bigger than other rooms in the cruise, but still, it's relatively small. But I am happy with it. So there's a chandelier, there's 2 elevators, and for the elevators, I'm just using ladders, no redstone or anything, so you can just take it up. But let me show you around more. Oops. So we go out here. So here's a little piano. There's stairs that go up. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make these stairs lead to the rest of the cruise ship, I don't think I am. I think they'll just be for this side. But other than that, this area, these are gonna be kids, like clubs for kids. Here's a really cool thing. This is the theater, not movie theater, just the theater. So you can see here's the place where you get popcorn and things. There's 2 floors, but I'm just gonna go in the bottom here. And you go in here. Here's the theater. In here, this goes to backstage, and I'm really happy with what I did because this is literally at the end of the boat. If you break this, it goes to the edge of the outside of the boat, and I could fit in different wings in here, which I'm really happy about. So I have a timer set on my phone for 20 minutes just to make sure I get around that time. And earlier I said we were like 15, 16 minutes in. I didn't mean that. It's actually counting down, not up, so more like 4 minutes in. Anyways, so this is the theater. I'll probably show you more in different episodes, but it basically has a balcony and also has exit thing on each side. It's symmetrical on both sides, so if you go in here, there's just a little hallway, and then it goes out back to here. That's what that door was over there. So that's the theater, the main theater for live shows. If you go back here, you can see this is like the front desk sort of thing for the cruise. So this is probably where you check in to get your room number, information here, and customer service. And you can access that by going in here. And there's a little table back here with laptops. Here is the red bar. It's a small little bar, but I like it a lot. I like the colors, but it has some seating. It's pretty cramped, but has seating. It has 2 bar stools and a bar. Nothing much in there. Here is the Eli's Emporium. So this is a gift shop, and here's the desk, the front desk. And then there's just tons of shelves and a thing in the middle, and it's a simple design, but I like it. This is the men's restroom. It just has stalls and has a mirror and some sinks, and then the women's restroom is right here, and it also just has stalls, but it also has a handicap stall here, which is nice. Sink and mirrors again. Here is the movie theater, which is called Holland Cinema. I haven't named the other theater over there yet, but I will later on. But this is the Holland Cinema. You go in. It's pretty small, but it fits the needs. And so here, these paintings are supposed to represent, like, movie posters. You go in. Here's the little concession stand where you can get popcorn and things. And then here is how you get into the actual theater. So there's plenty of seats in here. It's small, but there's tons of seats. And then there's the screen. Oops. Let me repair that. It's just black wool. That was a fail. So that goes there. And so that's the movie theater. Oops. And across the way is a restaurant called the Voyage Cuisine. And it's a little joke, so it's Bon Voyage, meaning like goodbye, and then it has the welcome sign right here. But this is the little stand where the host or hostess stands and seats you. You go in here, and there's tons of seating. There's booths, and it's supposed to look like it's like the ocean and underwater. So I use prismarine things. So there's tons of booths all along the wall. There's 3 family booths. And then there's a couple small tables in the middle. If you go here, here's the men's bathroom. It just has a toilet and a sink, and then the women's is identical. And then here is the really cool kitchen. I'm really happy with it. But when you go in here, you can see it has everything you need. It has tons of cabinets. It has a microwave. It has a stove with the hood. It has the sink. Has a cutting board, and it has refrigerator. Yeah, that's the refrigerator. And then here is the freezer, walk-in freezer. just has some shelving. And that is the Voyage Cuisine restaurant. Here, I have not finished yet, but this, I was planning on being like a crew area right at the front of the boat. So I'm hoping this will be the crew area. I'm not sure yet, but I have made a layout. These will be rooms with tons of bunks in it. Here will be the main gallery for them and some bathrooms. But that's where the crew area will go. And that is the first floor, I believe. That's everything. But if we do go up here, you can see there are 3 levels that go into the atrium. So there we go. So this goes onto the deck, and by the way, you can see that the floor looks ugly, and that's because when I started building this a long time ago, I didn't know how to build that well, so I made everything, like, this is, each normal floor is only 2 blocks high, which is, I'd never do normally, but I'm sticking with it, and then, each ceiling / floor is only 1 block instead of 2, so I have to use carpets everywhere. That's why you see carpets everywhere, like here. Here, this will be a hallway. No, this won't be a hallway. This is going to be another restaurant, and then these are bathrooms. This will go into the kitchen, and then here is a crew area for tons of behind-the-scenes, like, warehouse stuff. So here's a little balcony for the crew area just to get some fresh air. Here, this is going to be a cool thing. It's going to be a garage. It's going to have some cars in it. So there will be a car here, and then this will be a garage door. That will be a garage door, and then this will be able to go all the way through. This will be another garage door, and that will be another garage door. And here will basically be like the parking lot on board. So this, they'll probably have some like medical vehicles and other just normal vehicles. But that's this layout for this area. This is all the front part with the controls and everything, which I made a long time ago. So I'm not gonna keep like any of this, and it's really bad. Like there's like 4 doors for it. It makes no sense. But this used to be glass, but when I changed it, the glass had to be higher. But this was I think this was the main like steering place or something. I'm not sure, but this, you can see, has some stuff in it. But I'm not happy with that, really. So I'll probably be changing, like, all of this. But while we're right here, this is the layout for the rooms. So these are, like, the family-size normal rooms. There's gonna be 2 decks of them on this side, and there might be 3 decks of them on this side. I'm not sure yet. No, actually, I think it's going to be only 2 decks of the family-sized rooms all the way because I want to add some more attractions. But anyways, let me tour one for you. So I'll just go in this one. So the way they're set up is that they're like back-to-back. Here, let me just show you. So you go in one, and it has a bed. Probably for like the mom and dad. It has a little drawer and a TV or painting, and then it has a bunk bed for the kids, and it has a balcony, a nice little balcony. So I made good use of space, and then here goes to the bathroom, which is really low ceilings, but the bathroom has a little toilet design, has a sink and a shower, like everything you'd need in a bathroom. And then since this side is like the opposite of that, it has everything just flipped, and then that way what I could do is make the bathroom so one is here and then one is on the other side, and it just makes great use of the space. So this is the same exact thing, and then that is the same for all these and all these. But here, up here, these are for like the couples or just the single people coming on board. It's the smaller rooms, and they don't have a balcony either. So if we go in here, you can see it has a bed and a porthole. That's what it's called, right? One of those windows. and then a TV, and that's all it has, no bathroom or anything. So these are the really cheap ones that voice crack that are good for if you have a budget. And then here again will be the bottom part of the deck, and so as you can see, it's all coming together, and then these will just be on this other side here. But it's all coming together. I just need to fill everything in and then think of other things to do attraction-wise. But that's this floor mainly done. So now, the last thing before I end off the episode is, if I can fly out here, is floor plans for suites, for like the suites for if you're really rich and you have tons of money. So, well, here's the floor plan. So, by the way, actually, before I do that, let me just show you the decks, what I have so far on the decks. So, that, I'm thinking, will be a restaurant or something. But whatever it will be, has nice stairs that come up, and then I'm gonna put chairs here, like, so you can sunbathe there. And here's the little basketball court I made, which I'm really happy with. And so you go in here, and it's basically a full basketball court, which is amazing because how tiny it is, and it has a shelf with some basketballs on it. And then this, I was planning on doing nothing in here. I actually really like that, and looking back at it now, I really like that thing, whatever it is. But on the Dream, and I think like all Disney cruises, this is like a radio studio for the ship. So there's not that much space in it. Let me show you. There's not that much space inside, but I think I can fit one in, and I think I want to actually do that. But that's there, and then here is pretty cool. Here is, so these will be decks for the suites. I'll show you that later though. Here is a really nice deck part on top. I'm not sure how you're going to actually access them. I guess I never did that yet. Well, I'll have stairs somewhere. But this is a nice deck part up here. And then these radar dish things, whatever they're called, these things to help with navigation. I decided I didn't want to just have them here randomly, like where the seats are. So I made them into these cool little things, and it's a bar, so it's called the Sphero bar, and they're both identical. So there's two bars, Sphero bars. You go in here, and then there's just a chest. I haven't put anything in it yet, but that's there. There's also tons of seats all around. You can go down to this, to this lower part. And there's some more seats so you can see the wonderful view. And here's some little tables so you can stand up and drink. And then here, why it's sectioned off and why you can't get there from here is because this is actually going to be, well, it's a deck for the suites below. So this deck is specifically for the rich people. So no one else is allowed here, and these are supposed to look like colored, I don't know what you call them, just dividers. And it goes into this little part. It's basically a tiny version of that. But here I did a little thing where this door actually leads into there, but I blocked it off so no one can go in there. So when you come in here, though, you can see this door that goes there. But when you come in here, it's a little staircase, and this, will go to here, which is the suite. So let me show you around. Timer's done. Okay, you heard that, don't you? Okay. So, timer's done. So it's been around 20 minutes, but I'll just keep going, and so we'll finish up really soon. So, let me show you the layout for the suites. Okay, so this is a hallway that goes into the stairs up to the deck. Let's see if I even remember. Here will be elevators, right? And then this is a little hallway area, like a main area to go around the elevators. And in here you can go into this suite that has tons of balconies. Has a balcony right here with, I forget what's gonna be here, but you go in here and then you can come in here, and there's, I think this will be a bathroom and this will be a bedroom. There'll be a bed here. I'm not too sure about everything. I'll need to see if I can remember, but here's gonna be a bathroom, as you can see by the small windows. Also, these, no, they're not identical actually. That's pretty cool. So this is a really nice suite. You come in here and it has a big area here. I think, yeah, there will be a couch here, I think. Here's a closet for a bedroom here. Here will be another bedroom, I believe, and here will be the big area with couches and maybe a piano, that stuff there. And here's another suite. There will be a bathroom, a main area, and a bedroom. But that's basically it. So this will be a restaurant, I think I mentioned. So the layout of this is there will be tables in here. You come in, you order here, they serve you here, and then you come sit down here at tables, and then here's all the big kitchen space, and there's a little balcony for the kitchen. But I keep rambling on about things that aren't really important, so I'm going to end this first episode off right now because it's been a great episode. I've been able to share with you, I think, everything that I have done with this cruise ship, and then next episode I'm pretty sure we'll start building and continue this wonderful cruise ship. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share, because sharing is caring, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.